This is a quick re-upload of this ancient episode, simply to remove the copyrighted music that was at the beginning. This is actually a bit longer than I thought it would be. Bloody hell, what music did I have on this? I do just start talking ancient voices in a moment. Stop!
Hello, welcome back then. This time we're proudly sponsored by 20th Century Fox. Tomorrow, God knows, well I say tomorrow, it might be actually later today that the next one's out, but you know what I mean, or a Repel are always handy. Oh, I've seen the Devon researcher. I'm off to get his goods, which, let's be honest, they're blatantly drugs, aren't they? You know, hey, you come in, you want some goods, huh? I got some fresh goods in from Cincinnati. Just this bit. I don't know if there are lots of drugs in Cincinnati. Just seemed like the right thing to say, you know, with the accent and all that. But anyway, bug catchers, they're pretty easy, aren't they? They're pimps, as we used to say back in the day. I don't know that meant easy. Apparently, I don't know if it was a coincidence that the word was pimp, but oh well. No glass of water for me today. Cup of tea. That's the way forward, I tell you. Big fan of tea. Been drinking it since I was a wee little toddler, and I've never looked back since. When I don't have it, I get withdrawal symptoms. I am addicted. That is Jamaican for addicted. Haddicted, yes. It's a bit different to being haddocted, where you're addicted to haddock. Anyway, enough of those atrocious puns from me, I think. What's this? A whisper. A good fun whisper. Had quite a cool, what's it called? Exploud. Because they can learn some awesome moves. They got hyper voice. You can teach it surf, ice beam, flamethrower, overheat, you know, whichever you want. You can get your type coverage there. Pretty awesome. Give it a choice scarf. You got a revenge killer, my son. My friend. And of course it was shiny as well. That's why I used it. It wasn't the nature I wanted or anything. What was it? Attack down, defense up. So not a bad one. It wasn't a bad nature, just not one I would have preferred. I've never used a Machop, a Machoke, or Machamp in any of my teams. And you know, what have I played? I've played Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Sapphire, Diamond, Platinum, and Heart Gold, and nothing. Never used them. They're pretty decent though, aren't they? Especially now they've got that ability, got what it's called, no guard, that's it. Any move used on it or used by it will never miss. So you can teach your Machamp like Dynamic Punch or something, which normally has 50 accuracy and 100 power and confuses the target. Now it'll have 100 accuracy, so it's amazing. Pretty cool. But it also means that people could use things against you, like I don't know, Zap Cannon. I don't really know anyone that has that. But it's a possibility, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful. And you know, if someone's been using double team and baton pass, well, I don't know why you would if you were baton passing someone with no guard. You'd have to be a bit stupid, let's be honest, to do that. Meh. Oh, this was meant to be my post-watershed version, but I haven't felt the need to swear yet. You know, if I manage not to, that's just better, isn't it? Innit, yeah? Still need to get a special guest in. Don't really know who to ask. Oh, see, there's Ozzy. You know, that all skillfully avoided that double battle there. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, there's Ozzy, of course. He was the first of my Pokémon friends. How gay does that sound? There we go, post-watershed. And there's Rich, off of Ozzy's friends. And then there's from the Elite Four. There's Tom, Pete, and John. You know, so could happen. And there's also Seb, he's our associate, he's our secretary. These hikers look like my my sixth form tutor, former sixth form tutor, because I've left now. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, if you're watching, bit the old RSJ. Brat. As this, I don't know if you heard that. There you go, you heard it now. What a legend, proper legend. Damn straight. He's level with Dr. Massey, the best form tutor. But see, these people know who they are. They know who they are. I don't need to explain. I've got to respect their privacy, yeah? Respect. Right, I'm gonna make a complaint here about 5US, the channel, okay? Because I was watching, well, I have been watching Whose Line Is It Anyway, which starts at sometime around midday, right? What they've been doing is they've just been showing ones from about 2 days before. So like I watched it. Well, I can't remember the days exactly. I watched it one day, and it was like, oh, hang on, this was on the other day. Oh, I won't watch it then. And I watched it the day after, and it was a new one. And then I watched it the day after, and it was like, well, hang on, this was the one from. Hang on, no, that's the one before, but this is a new one. Oh, okay, because it's double bill, you see. And then the day after, it was like, well, hang on, now they're just showing the new one from a couple of days ago. So, well, I know they're not new, but you know, I hadn't seen them recently. And I think that's bollocks. Perfect. To be perfectly honest. And they did this before as well. They started showing. They did something similarly annoying. They showed like the whole series and all the seasons and everything, and they got to the last one, and then so they started again because they got to the last one. But instead of just starting from the beginning, they showed them all in reverse. So the ones that they were showing were the ones that I'd just seen over the past couple of days. It was just the most point. Why would you do that? You're going to lose viewers, surely. They must have put the work experience guy in charge of the scheduling, you know. Another double battle skillfully avoided, to refer back to the video there. Yeah, I was going to make this a musical version. You know, I was going to have, as they say in the radio industry, I was going to have a bed underneath. I downloaded all this music, but Movie Maker, oh my god, you can't do it. It's so stupid. And I experimented with muting the video, but then you can't separate the audio of the video from the video, so you can't put other music. It's just so stupid. Just, you know, multiple tracks. Well, what's the problem? You know, and you can't narrate over music or anything. So stupid. Bloody Bill Gates. He's got a lot to answer for, that man. First of all, his jumper ensemble. What's he got going on there? Oh my god. I get some stylish glasses, man. Oh, Billy boy. Binky boy.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have been spliced. They're Pinky and the Brain. Brain.
Yeah, you get the idea there. I might have to replace that with the actual tune once I'm edited it. Oh, hang on, but now I'm saying this in the actual one, so you'll know that I've edited that myself. I'll have to do an outtakes reel, and you can hear me singing Pinky and the Brain. And you can also hear me doing the Star Wars theme tune as well, that I did earlier on in this episode, but promptly removed. I wasn't leaving that in there. Yeah, I'll see how many outtakes I get over the series, and then I'll see if I can make a bloopers reel. Well, for real. Yeah, for sure. Shard the berry, yeah. I trade berry for shard. Who is that guy? What a weirdo character. I like routes. Almost as much as I love my cup of tea. Yes, I had a Gardevoir in, what's it called? Sapphire. I had another one in my rerun of Sapphire. Yeah, that's it. Oh dear. I get someone else here to fill in the gaps. When I'm not saying anything, they can say something. That's how a dialogue works, I suppose. Otherwise, if you're having a dialogue with someone, you just and you both spoke at the same time and then just left the gaps, that would be a bit silly. That wouldn't be dialogue, would it? Well, it would, but you're speaking at the same time. It would be a silly dialogue. Crap dialogue. That's what it would be. Yeah, I'm holding the microphone up to kind of my chin when I take a sip of my tea, so you can hear. Although it's getting a bit lukewarm now, so I'm gonna have to gulp it down. Yeah, bear with me.